Okay, so we're going to quickly go over tasks. To expand the left-hand menu, you can always just click on the hamburger menu up here on the top left. But we'll bring that down to make the screen expanded. And right now I'm set to all tasks, but you can toggle back and forth between all tasks and my tasks. So before we get into the tasks and specifically how to create one, let's create something that sits just above individual tasks, and that would be task types. So we're going to go to our gear icon over here on the left. That's for workspace editor. So we'll go to the gear icon, and then we're going to click on task types, because as a new customer, you wouldn't have task types set just yet. So let's create a task type. We'll click on add task type, and we'll give it a name. Let's say it is customer follow-up. And if you have very important special customers, you could even create a task type with a specific customer name in it. And so let me do that now and show you why that might make a lot of sense. So we'll, instead of just customer follow-up, we're going to call it customer ABC follow-up. We'll pretend like ABC is a customer of ours, okay? And we're going to auto assign this to a specific person that's in our organization. And we're going to say that, and whenever this particular company has a follow-up, we want to get to it within 2 hours of when the task was created. Obviously, that is, it's a super high important customer. Will give us some grace and say it's the next business day if we're in closed hours. But we'll do it 15 minutes after we open. All of this is customizable. How does it know when we are open? That would be, we would have set that in our business hours in a different part of Workspace Editor. But all of this, works in tandem with other pieces of the system. And then we do need to pick an icon. And so let's do, since this is going to be follow-up, let's pick the phone and mail. Say, yeah, this you either follow up by phone or mail. Okay. And then in terms of auto-assigned, we will assign it to, we'll assign this to test agent Rake. So again, just a test for now for Westpark. But obviously this can all be altered down the road. So I've picked who I'm going to assign it to. I've picked when it's going to be due. I've given it a name. Now I'll hit save. And now that task type can be chosen. One more item. Let's do one that isn't so specific. So let's add one more. And this will be send greeting email. And we'll use the same icon again. We will not auto assign this, and we will not put service level times in this. We'll let the person that creates the task pick all of that. We'll hit save. And that's a brief look at how to create a task type. Okay, let's go from task types. Let's actually go to a real task. And so again, we'll expand our left menu here just to remind you of what the choices are. And so we'll click on tasks. Remember that that's a clipboard. So we're going to go to tasks. And now let's add a task. And when we do that, we will have these, we'll give it a task name. Obviously, you're seeing some drop downs here from previous work I've done, but let's give it just a simple name here. Remember, we created that company ABC. Follow up with ABC. And where it really gets interesting is task type. So task type is customer ABC follow-up. And as soon as we pick that, the due date populated and who it was assigned to populated, and it moved from unclaimed to assigned, all in an automated way. And then for details, we could put anything we want in here. This is a test task. And then we can hit save. And this agent will actually receive a notification as soon as we hit save. And it's just that simple. And it falls into the assigned area of tasks. And assigned, again, is a stage. You go from unclaimed to assigned to working to closed. Those are the 4 stages of our tasks. That one will sit in assigned. Let's create one more that is not going to be auto assigned. And so we'll simple name. And for type, we'll do that send greeting email that we just created a moment ago. And now this one it defaults to being due on December 18th at 1:24, that's today. We can pick whenever we want it to be due. We can say, well, I want this to be due on December 22nd. And let me click one more time because I actually want to change the time of day that it's due. It's going to be due at 4 p.m. And for details again, save. And now that task you see immediately went into unclaimed. And then, of course, to work a task, it's as simple as coming into tasks. Maybe, my tasks, I would actually see some assigned to me, but I don't. But I go to all tasks. Here we go. This task is unclaimed. If I'm an agent, I might see that, click on it. And the first thing I do, I might claim it. I might click to assigned. Let's pretend like I was Ernesto. And I would say, well, yes, I'm going to claim that, and hit save. And now it's moved to claimed. Okay, so that's a brief look at tasks. Any questions? You can always chat with support at Rake by clicking on your name in the top right and then clicking on chat with Rake support. That'll open up our chat window. Chat away, and we'll be happy to support you.